Stream Manager. There we go. Here we go. Copy. Let's get this started and tell everyone what we're doing. There we go. There we go. That's awesome. This is awesome. Wilpus, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Just telling the world we're doing this. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Had to change back and forth through a few computers today. I think that's all I need to do. There we go. We are in. What's happening, y'all? How's everybody doing today? Everything sounds good. Awesome. Thanks, bro. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's feeling good. This is an exciting day in Champions. Finally, something new.
That's the bottom line.
Said so. Dang right. What's happening, Trace? Hope you're doing well this evening. Zoom on into the Champions Game. Let's make sure my computer's running at the optimum level for such a wonderful day. And it is most certainly not. There's too many other things going on. Hope you're doing well, Trace. Hope everything's good. Give me 1 second here. I gotta make sure nothing else is sucking up juice in the background. So, goodbye, Microsoft Office. We don't need you right now. It's not necessary. You're hyped for Friday? Nice. Let's bro. Exactly, Bearded. How you doing? This is gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. So excited for the Fortnite new season. Alright, well, enjoy. Something I never got a chance to get into. It came out as I started having kids. So, yo, bro. What's happening, Recap? Bro. What's happening, Wolfpack? How you doing? Bro. Not sure how loud that played. We can always go put that up just a tad. I'm gonna mess with my audio settings. You'll be back? We'll be here. We're here for a couple of hours just playing around with the settings on my computer to make sure that they actually work properly. Looks good for now. Alright, y'all, we got a lot of things going on. I'm already exhausted thinking about all the things we got going on this evening to talk about. We got boss battle. We have new news. Yeah, we have a lot of news out there. The blog's already out there, so I'm not going to pull it up to read it, but I'm excited to talk a little bit more about it. I can put it on the screen if y'all want to see it again, but I've already done one of those today with Davey and with Merrick's, which was a fun time. Getting together with the crew, talking about all the new changes. Like, this is, yeah, so much to do in so little time. That's exactly it, Wolfpack. Very excited to see all of the new changes coming into the game, how they're going to play out. Two blog reveals in one day, right, Peter? It seems like a good plan. I think I could do something like that, maybe. I don't know. That's if y'all want to go over all that stuff again. I leave it up to y'all. I'll have to pull it up on the computer. But that shouldn't be too difficult. It won't break my computer again, will it? Here's hoping it doesn't. So what are y'all's first impressions of the new gameplay, of the new characters, the reveals and things? I can't wait. I can't either. Arkham. Like, I am so excited for this to drop. Like, when it was revealed to us, the content creators, earlier today, like, we were just like, oh my gosh, this is So needed, right? The game was feeling very stale. At least for me, it was. Sort of reading will be tough for quite a few people. That is true. It might be better for me just to sit and explain it to everybody. We can do that. Is that what everybody wants to do? I don't mind going through it again. It's now live, so it's not like I'm doing any sort of reveal or anything special like that. So, Kartik, how are you? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well this evening. Using a lot of my computer handling and processes. There we go. He's gonna, yeah. So Bob Orton's gonna be a danger to powerhouses. Like they're all gonna have like their own little dangerous spot that they're gonna get you, right? So, yeah, it's gonna be very good in that way. Very, very excited to see what they're going to be able to do, especially at 6-star. It's gonna take a little bit of money from at least me. Let me see, what is it? It's WWE Champions Scope Lead WWE Champions. What it is? What is the? There we go. That's what we want. I found it. We got this. It's definitely not you. We do want to go to news. Updated 8/18. That's not it. Contests. All new move types. There we go. Here's what we want. Alright, so we can move this off of here and over to here. Oh, too far. Too far. I need to be able to still catch that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Try to find out what each one could get. We could play around like that and see what each one might get, what they might not get. Let me see if I can pull up this blog information here. Oh, there we go. Blog. Here we go. No source selected. Okay, what if we picked that? Aha ha! There we go. What if we move this way? What if we do something like this? Just stepped in to say what's up. What's happening? Demo? Yeah, go get that sleep. This has been an exciting day, for sure. How's that? Is it too big? Too small? Can y'all see that? Everything good? What's happening, Wadley? Oh, you redeemed it. You're supposed to say that I can do it. I can do it. Here, let me put the sounds back on here, like that. And then they should work again if you try to use them. So they should be back online. Now that they're back in. All right. So, y'all, if you haven't been paying attention to Champions, if you haven't been online today, if you didn't see myself with Davey D and Merrick's earlier today, we have all new move types. And as you can see, there are 2 of them on here. Each one of these will be a combo of sorts. So these are for new moves, and they are revamping superstars. So it's going to be an excellent new addition to the game. So this is basically all new moves in the sense that they're double moves, I guess. I mean, that's the best way to put it. But nobody's getting a new move. They're just getting moves that have stuff added to them, if that makes sense. And this is going on new and existing superstars. New strategy is going to be needed. So we are straight up having a new strategy type of game, which is the one thing
You
that
just made the list.
It's been missing for a while. Who Nation, thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. And you have now made the list. I was going to say Who Nation, but that's not who. That's Woo Nation. So welcome. The new moves will lay out the foundation for all new playstyles and strategies. You want to ensure that you understand this, so I'm glad that you all came to class today to try to understand all of this with the bro. So free claims, so you get to claim tomorrow, and that was confirmed with Furpo earlier. So tomorrow we get to claim the free Bob Orton, the Cowboy Bob Orton. We get him for free tomorrow, and it's on the web. That's where you get him. You get him free at www.champions.com, so make sure you log into the portal and get him tomorrow. So that's the one that we will have. All new moves. So he has all new moves, but he also has one of these moves too, which I think is really cool. So the first one is the combo moves. So if you didn't get a chance to see this earlier, the combo move is basically 2 moves in one that will trigger automatically one after the other. So if you hit the one move, it's just going to go off, and then the second move goes off. So when the combo gets activated, the first effect triggers and then does its cascade and anything else that comes with it, and then it starts the second one. So even if the pin bar is pushed all the way to the left with the first action, then the second action will still go regardless of that. So if you want to check out the video here of this is the new Liv, the Oblivion. So she has the double move. So it's going to deal 55k damage, increase the red damage by 200%, which it just did right there for one turn. And then the finisher deals a whole bunch of damage and makes 30 color turn into red gems. So it boosts the red and then smacks. You don't have to wait for something else to change that, if that makes sense, right? You don't need to wait a turn for a Juggernaut gem or a countdown gem to go off. It's all included in one gem and one move, if that makes sense to you. Yes? Any questions so far? Questions in the class? So this is faction boss compatible, so you can use these in the boss battle, like the boss battle coming up this weekend. And unfortunately, and no matter how many times we complain about this, the dodge will actually work on both move effects together. So if the trickster dodges it, it dodges both of them, and that's just it. There's just no way around that. So you're kind of stuck with it. So that's one move effect is the combo. Hit one, other one goes, boom. The second is the hardcore move, which I think is also really interesting in itself. So it is a special combo move that is only triggered when an additional effect is met, right? So this is only going to be, you'll notice it because it has this gold around the top of it. That's around the frame, as it says there, around the frame of the move icon. They're made up of 2 effects. The normal effect that goes off every time the move goes off, and then there's the hardcore effect that goes off if the additional condition is met in kind for that, right? So for this one, for this hardcore move here that you're watching Cowboy Bob Orton do, so this is the player that we're all going to get as Cowboy Bob Orton. The first part is it chooses a 5x5 area to make into immobile gems. Because it's a hardcore move, if your opponent is a powerhouse, which Neidhart is, it increases your green move damage by a beefy 750% for 2 turns. So you can see that being like a massive thing to happen. So anytime he goes up against a powerhouse, powerhouses are going to feel it. Like they're going to get really shot by all of this, if that makes sense. So that's what it's looking at for this hardcore one. So these are going to get triggered. So this works in a different way. So the combo works with the first move, then the second move of that combo. This works in the opposite way, where the hardcore effect will go off first, and then the normal effect will go afterwards. If there is no if the hardcore isn't triggered, then the normal just goes off each time. I hope that makes sense. Yes? Is it making sense?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Exactly. What's the bad news, Philly? Also, welcome on in. How you doing? So the conditions can depend on their class, like we saw up here. So that's the powerhouse class. The own superstars, their health threshold, and where they are. So they must, if they're below 50% health, I think is what that's supposed to be. Is it bad news for powerhouses? Yeah, it's gonna be bad news for the powerhouses themselves. Absolutely. Let's click that button. Oh, we'll try that again later. Oh, I lost something here. Hold on. Are we still on? We're still on. There we go. Cool. And then the gem board. Exactly, Ferg. We're lucky that this works at all some days, to be quite honest. And lastly, something like the gem board, right? So anytime there are X number of multiplied gems on the board itself, then it will trigger the hardcore effect when you use the move. Okay? So, and again, dodge will work on both the move effects together so that it also can be dodged. So tricksters are still going to be a pain in the butt. So that's definitely another issue with it. Also faction boss compatible. So just so that we're clear, combo moves, hardcore moves, both of these are triggered by you on your turn when you do something. The reversal move is something completely different. It's another kind of combo move. The effect is triggered, though, by the actions of your opponents. So your opponent has to trigger it on their turn. You can also identify...
You just made the list!
You just made the list, Dr. Thunder. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you coming to class. So you can identify them with the golden icon around the move. Two effects. The normal effect, listed first in the move description, will usually be triggered when the move is activated with the appropriate amount of MP charge. And the reversal move is triggered automatically during the opponent's turn if the reversal condition is met. No MP required and can be used again, although there is a countdown within that. Dirty! How you doing? Welcome on it. It always makes me laugh. So it has a countdown, so I don't know if you can see it up here. I can't actually screenshot that, but up here it says the cooldown is 1 turn. That could be 2 turns. It could be 3 turns. In this case right here, so we're looking at Chainsaw Charlie. One of the things that he can do is when your opponent makes trap gems and generates at least 1 trap gem, you normally deal... Eagles, how you doing? Yes, that's exactly it, Arkham. So the red circle over there is showing off the hardcore move, whereas the diamond up here is showing the hard. Yeah, sorry, this is showing the hardcore move. The reversal move is showing the red right there. I got it mixed up, but we got it in the end. So in this case, if Undertaker creates a trap gem, we steal the turn.
You just made the list!
You just made the list. Mr. Officer, what is happening? Welcome on in. A counter to Powerhouse KO. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, right? It's a counter to anybody who's going to make a bunch of trap gems. You're going to be able to take their turn. So it's actually doing neither, Dr. Thunder. So what these are doing are... Actually, sorry. It is actually doing the latter. It is adding to a move that is already in their arsenal. So in this case, he already has the atomic drop. What it's doing is adding it to that atomic drop, if that makes sense. You are the best, Dr. Mrs. Brofessor. She brought me banana bread. You are the best, and I love you. Carolina, wow. Wow, you going to eat that, Eagles? That's going to cause some problems, I'm sure. So the reversal one then is one that you have to charge with MP, but it will go off when your opponent, when the condition is met. So you don't actually need any MP for it to go off, if that makes sense. They're dangerous in that sense. I'm liking what's happening with it. Yeah, the blog isn't explaining it that way, Dr. Thunder. So it's an existing move. So anybody that's going to be on this list already has a move, and it's just going to add something to it. But we don't know which superstars are getting which ones, and later in the blog is going to show who's going to get those moves, so we'll get to that part of it. Hopefully your 15-year-old's going to eat them and live. So basically, like, it's going to add like a power up or a power down to an already existing move that somebody has, and obviously we're going to know more tomorrow with it. But rather than just a finisher, it's a finisher and something, right? It's a finisher and this, or it's a sub move and that, or it's a create move plus stuff. So that's what we're looking at right now with this. So it's going to be crazy good, I think. So the reversal has 3 parts. It has the condition, the effect, and the cooldown. So when the opponent creates a certain number of gems or activates a certain move, it doesn't go off during submission gems. So that's something that you got to keep in mind. Exactly, Arkham. That's one of the things that I love right now is there's a lot more strategy about whom you're taking into battle and whom you can bring in to sort of nerf your opponent, right? So I'm gonna bring in Liv because I know Liv can defeat Zombie Bianca pretty easily because she has a move that will reverse trap gems being put on the board or X gems being put on the board, sort of thing, right? It's party time. KP's in the house. Yeah, no, we actually have to think, and it's such a refreshing. It is a refreshing take on the game. The game felt stale in many ways for me, so I'm loving this aspect of it. So, love the reversal part of it in the sense that like it's activated whenever your opponent chooses to do something, and you can actually predict that, right? Because eventually you're going to say, okay, I know that when I go up against Zombie Bianca, there's going to be X break gems. So somebody who does that will reverse, and that will totally mess them up, right? Sorry, your labor class. No worries, Soup, and how are you doing? It is kind of mind-numbing some days. I agree, Dr. Thunder. I agree. The effect is activated automatically like a regular dodge, except it's not percentage-based. It's because they've done something that activates it. And then there's the cooldown. And I think the cooldown is the one thing that's going to determine how good this can be for your character. Is the cooldown just one turn? Is it 2 turns? Is it 3 turns? How powerful is it going to be? I think those are going to be some interesting determining factors about how much we like or don't like these cooldown effects. Dodge has no effect on reversal moves. This does not work in boss battles, and reversals do not work while you are stunned. Yeah, thank goodness for the auto button to keep it going. Yeah. You're going to have to think your whole roster, KP. That is 100% true. Maybe not the whole roster, but you are going to have to rethink at least 32 people, depending on how many you have. Dang ads. Oh, man. All right, we're gonna stay here for a minute while we wait for those people to come back from ads. So yeah, it's definitely going to make you rethink things within this. We're gonna leave it at this point right here because this is who we know we're getting for sure in this next week, and once people get back, gotta love those ads. Yeah, well, this is a great time for me to eat some banana bread and answer any questions for people not in ads. For those of you that subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate y'all so much.
One eternity later.
Exactly, Philly. This is gonna take a while, but at least you can hear me eat banana bread, right? So, yeah, Z Bianca though is not gonna get a combo move. I can tell you that because I know she is not on the list. She did not make the list. But this will... Thank you, Opus. I knew that somebody would enjoy the banana bread. We're back. Okay, cool. So, what's interesting about this is that rather than nerfing a superstar, excuse me, what they've done is they've given you the ability to use somebody on your roster to nerf them, in effect, right? So it gives you a chance to combat other sort of unbeatable or really difficult people to fight against, right? So I'm loving that. Is this... No, it's not going to be a bunch of mid characters. I'm saying that Hall of Fame Nikki could be better. That is absolutely... Yeah, giving Bill Rieger a part of this is definitely going to be interesting. All right, let's go over who's there. For those who haven't seen yet, our 4 new superstars. Cowboy, we're getting free tomorrow. Indy, Liv, and Terry Funk are all going to be part of this. Anybody released in August before the latest update, 28 previous ones, superstars will only have one of these moves. So anybody who has a move is only going to get one. They're either going to get a combo, they're a reversal, or a hardcore. They're not going to get multiples of these, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. All right? So we have a huge list. So first off, Undertaker, whom we're getting this weekend. So sometimes next week, Bradshaw will have it added to him. Farouk will have it. D'Lo, Logan Brown. Logan Brown. These will all be added next week, but they're all going to get one. So tomorrow... Yeah, so Solo Sikoa is going to get one. Not that he really needs it. But yeah, so Solo's going to get one as well, too. That's going to be crazy. Next week, all of these will have it starting tomorrow. So based on what Furpo explained to me today, these should go live tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. So fingers crossed it all goes well and works the way that it should. So Solo's going to get one. Happy Corbin, which everybody has. Wade Barrett, the Tech Honorary Oos. Cody Rhodes, the Tech one that we just got, finished the story. Bret Hart, Hart Foundation. It's a lot of the newer characters, but it's also not a lot of newer characters as well, too. LA Knight, Bill Rieger, Lawler Hall of Fame, who was also free. Chad Gable, Alpha Academy, that was my first 6-star. Monster Bomb, who was a recent chase. Walter, the Ring General, he's been free lately for a lot of people. He's also in the chests. Neidhart, who I don't have. Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, I might have just pulled him 6-star bronze a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen the video, go watch the video. It's hilarious. Drew McIntyre, whom I also don't have, the Master of the Claymore, that's the new striker. But Honky Tonk Man, Mean Guitar, that's the other striker. He was free. Omos the Colossus. Kitsu Shell, how you doing? Welcome on in. They did throw it in there. Did I fall out of my chair? No. But I did almost scream loud enough to wake up my kids. I had to like hold it all in. It's pretty funny, KP. You should definitely go check it out. Rocker Sean, Dominic Mysterio, the Acrobat version. Rey Mysterio, Master of the 619, is also the Acrobat version, and he's been free for a while. Ultimate Warrior, Always Believe. Becky Lynch, the GOAT. Nikki Bella Hall of Fame, who's been free recently. Lita, Raquel, Nikki Crosswood, this was the Chase one, the Unpredictable. Shotzi was free, and Bianca Belair, the Toughest. And so when we went through this, I think 9 or 10 of them are actually free cards, or cards that have become free, like Comma's free right there as well too. So they've been free, or they've been free for a long time, or that Scopely's given them away, or given them away for cheap, i.e. less than $10, and you can purchase them. So roughly a third of everybody on this list is free, or have been free, and will get a move revamp. The other thing that we talked about in the blog reveal earlier on the Davey Tomfoolery Tuesday, and that Furpo mentioned, was that in the future they might look at this again and revamp, i.e. give them one of these 3 new moves, but that's not guaranteed. So it's not something to hold your breath over or expect that it is going to happen. But even still, 30 new superstars and new superstars coming forward. He did also mention not all new posters and cards will get a new move, but we do know that Undertaker will get a new move when we get to play his trial tomorrow. So we do have an Undertaker trial tomorrow, in case you weren't aware, or hadn't been told about it. Give me 1 second here, I gotta take this out. Bill's Mafia, bro. How you doing, bro? Welcome on in. Close a couple of these stupid programs that keep popping up and slowing everything down. These things. All right, so we have basically a 2-week event. This one's going to start tomorrow, so they're giving us a chance to learn how to play all of this, right? So week 1, basically, here's Cowboy Bob. Just if Tom Merrick's to jump in. What's happening? Gross. Bro. That's all right. I know that Merrick's is probably, I know Merrick's is really tired. He did back-to-back blogs. So that's 4 hours of about his 2 streams, back-to-back streams. He did the blog stream and then doing this one. I'm exhausted right now. Doing a stream, then taking care of my kids and putting them to bed, and then doing my own stream. Whew. It's gonna be a rough one. We still got an hour and 30 to go. Wish me luck. Maybe the banana bread will save us. So basically we have a 2-weeker here. Learn how to play it. So we got a solo contest that ends this Friday, which is basically get your free Cowboy Bob. It is a faction contest, I believe. Oh, it's a solo contest. Solo? It's a solo contest. Okay. Spend some coins, spin the loot, complete the boss match with Cowboy Bob, with Drew McIntyre, and complete the Revamp Champion Tour with LA Knight. Yeah. So you get to do some talent depth, and earn solo points within there. The good thing about my stream is that I can end it anytime I want. The bad thing about like being on the Champions channel is that it's like when you sign up to do it, like you're there for like two, you're there for the 2 hours, right? So 100K, yeah, for each of those wins, yeah, one time 100K, the max milestone is going to be, but you're going to get stuff in the tours, you're going to get stuff in the talent up as well too. I don't remember, I'm not sure if it showed it anywhere, the talent up portion of it. It did say there was a talent up. It just didn't show it on the blog here. I'll have to ask him about it afterwards. just just put him down with some Benadryl cocktails and everything is good. F3, nice. We have some cowboy bags out there for us. The other three will, I'm assuming, Arkham. If I had to assume, I'm assuming that they're actually going to be in the loot starting tomorrow, or they're going to be revealed weekly after this. They might do it. One of the things they didn't tell us was how and when each of them are going to come out. So we do know that Cowboy comes this week. It might be next week. It might drop one a week. I have no idea. But the focus is on Cowboy. So the Cowboy Bobs, you're going to get, up to 100 of his shards. A chance to do, and 20 contest superstars.
What a rush.
What's happening? Merrick's and the Raiders. Welcome on in, Raiders.
You just made the list.
You just made the list. Retro Jesse, thank you so much for the follow. Atkins Steel, Joseph. What is happening? So you're getting your last 30 Drew shards. You have a chance for it. 20 of them in each of the bags.
You didn't know?
That's it.
Your ass better call somebody.
Oh, I didn't know. What's happening, Telvin? How you doing? Joseph, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate you, bro. And there goes. What's up, LC Blue? Hope you're doing well. Lex
You just
here.
made the list.
You just made the list. Skuka, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Next, how you doing? You're tired for some reason today, Merrick? How could you be tired? There's no reason to be tired. There's no reason. What's happening, Joseph? It's not like you did like 4 hours of streaming in a row or something. Something that would really make you tired. Not like you did anything of that kind of stuff. That seems like nonsense. But welcome on in, Raiders. I hope everybody had a good time with Merrick's talking about either this blog right here. I know you did a little bit of the boss battle stuff as well, so we'll probably get into that in a little bit, but we've just been going over this blog and what's been going on, so here comes the money.
What?
So yeah, this is your chance, Merrick's. You can get, there's 20 of these in each bag. It looks like you have a chance for 100. Turn those down a little bit so we don't blow everyone's eardrums going through all this. So Merrick's chance to get the last 20. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. And thank you for coming in for the first time. Mex, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate the cheer. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good night as always. And glad that you made it on in. So we were just checking out the this week, what was happening last week. I think so, F3. I think that he's going to stay on the portal, I think is what was said. But I'm not sure if it's just for 24 hours. But don't be that person that waits. Like, get him in the first 24 hours. Sap Daddy! I've missed you, bro. I hope you're doing really well. I hope everything's going well. We are getting Orton for free, Gumsy. The need to pull is for additional rewards, so all of these wonderful things here, and maxing the contest, I would assume. Tech Cody's going to get a hardcore move. That'd be pretty awesome if he did. You doing well, Sapper? Awesome. I just haven't talked to you in a little bit. We've been on conflicting time schedules and things, so it's good to see you around. Here, Stone Cold has made it. You've been on the attendance list. You have made it. I think they're all going to be good in some fashion. I think it's the new moves that's going to be interesting for all of us to try out, Ben. So that's what I think is going to be great. Holly needs to go 6-star. Umaga needs a lot of love because Umaga's amazing. Wait for this training for the boss. Dakota could go 6 silvers too. Bill's Mafia, that is a hell of a problem. You just made the list. El Nino, thank you so much.
Chosen death.
That might skip the challenge week. What's happening, Kyrie? I'll be right back. All right, no worries. We'll be here. No worries at all. So if I'm assuming this is one of the reasons why you're pulling. You want to be part of this leaderboard where you can get a whole bunch of cowboy shards, ultimate power straps, and so forth. But I believe you're also getting contest points that go the 2 weeks, maybe? Is that what it is? Don't make a decision based on the boss. Yeah, you gotta look overall how much. You love the changes, El Nino? Yeah, I love them as well too. This is a great addition to the game right now. I am so excited. It was really good actually being on a stream. I was jealous that Davey got to do it, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to come join the stream?" I'm like, "Yes." So want to be there right now. Sipper, what's happening, Sip? How you doing this evening? This is all just amazing changes. Yeah, wow. Ivy, what's happening, Ivy? Hope you're doing well this evening. So we have a faction contest. Here's where this is the second week. Oh, no, this is the first. Ends 8/25, so that's will be this Friday as well too. This is where we do the talent up as part of the faction. So here's where everybody's got to get their cowboy bob up as far as possible. Here's the other thing, y'all. So don't message Scopely or me or Merrick's or any of the other content creators. You are earning Blitz tickets this week to use in the Blitz that starts next week. Do I need to say that louder for the people in the back? You will earn Blitz tickets this week that you will use next week. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I would love to insta boost him up to 6-star bronze as well. That was the funniest thing. So Furpo sends Joseph Furpo sends myself, Merrick's, Davey a chance to look at this before it goes live, and he's like, here's what we're going to send out to everybody. And I read that part about wet your pants, and I just started dying. We all started dying. It was so funny. I was like, is this too risque? I was like, no, we have to send this out. And I didn't think he was going to do it, but he absolutely did. And that's what I respect you for, Bo. That was really good. So, do you think the new Taker is going to be good? I think he's going to be amazing, Ben. I think you can't have like the two that we've just had and him not being awesome. Joshy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, so you'll all be asking about Blitz tickets next Monday. Basically is what's going to be happening. Why are we earning these Blitz tickets? Because we're going to have a Blitz, Max. It's going to be an amazing Blitz, I hope. Maybe. Folks on Facebook already. Yes, Josh. 100% it's going to be, what do I do with these Blitz tickets? There doesn't seem to be a Blitz anywhere. It's going to be on Facebook. Y'all, some of y'all are going to message me. At least I hope not. I hope y'all are listening in class today, because that would be amazing. So you're going to get these Blitz tickets. Can't use them till next week. But then you're also going to get, this week, you're going to get faction points for this week's faction competition that we're currently doing. TP 8 of these Blitz tickets this week, so be prepared for it. It's the questions are coming. I know it. Taking notes. Are we supposed to be paying attention in class? I don't know, Max. Do you want to pass the exam at the end of this? I never thought about this. Yeah, last week we got the Blitz tickets before the Blitz, and people lost their minds, right, 40? Like, they just, they had no idea what to do with this. You don't have to take notes, Max. I'm just, I'm just kidding. MC Gerd, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. You just made the list. Ivy's got you with the notes. Just sit beside Ivy. That's all. She's got you covered. So in this, there are no MLC solo points, El Nino. Not in the faction. It just has the faction competition points, which in the faction contest has solo MLC points. Tokens and all that stuff. Past class. I loved shop class. I can tell you, like, I loved it. I took it all 4 years of high school. We had an auto shop in my high school. Loved it. It was so good. One of the easiest classes, in the sense that it was just, you show up, you work on cars, and then you had to wash your hands for 25 minutes. Anyways, we have tours coming up this week as well. They also end, so Wednesday, that's tomorrow for us to, or at least for me, Cowboy Bob is going to be a contest superstar 5-star. So this is the Cowboy Bob one that you're going to try him out on, is what it looks like. Orton's class is a technician, I believe. Yes, technician? Yeah, he's a tech. He is a tech. Back. Here we go. Okay. Wood shop and metal shop. They were the best classes. I took both of those in high school. And then ended up being a history professor. So there you go. Yes, if you get them up to 5-star, you can get the normal and the hard CSS points is what it looks like. And if you can take him up to 6-star, if you Brolo him all the way up there, then you can get the hell, whatever that CSS extra is. I'm not sure. We won't know that. Wednesday also has a revamped tour. So these are 3 of the new revamped superstars. We got Jerry the King Lawler at Hall of Fame. Becky Lynch, the GOAT, of which I am now kind of regretting not taking her gear. She might actually be amazing with this gear and whatever move she's actually getting. You became a machinist. There you go. So it was good practice for some of what you were doing later on. You should have stuck with welding. Welding is also a really good career and stuff like that. I thought about doing a lot of those things, but something always called me back to history, and that's where I ended up being. So Thursday this week, we have our Nikki Bella Hall of Fame. So hands up in the class.
Coming up, Millhouse.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse. That's right, Max. Hands up if you got Nikki Bella Hall of Fame at 6-star already. We did this earlier, and I was like, there might be like 5 people here who have who have them, and like all these people put their hand up in the chat earlier today, like, I had Nikki Bella 6-star, I have Nikki Bella 6-star, and I was like, oh gosh. Yep. Oh geez. Heart Foundation and Rocker Sean, LA Knight, yeah, he's also going to be part of that Thursday revamped tour. Welding only with scuba license to make a 100 hour. Dang, wow. All right, so Tank Daddy's got the hand up. All right, Tank's got it. Respect us. King, you got it. You have it too. Respect the Nikki people. Doesn't everybody have Nikki 6-star silver? I mean, like, you have Nikki 6-star silver. There you go, Eagles. You took her up the last Hall of Fame event. My respect, my undying respect for all of you Nikki Bella Hall of Fame lovers out there. Anyways, that's our Thursday set of tours. And what I do like is that this has been a free card. This was a free card. So there's a couple, each day there is a free card that you can use to try to win that. You're running out of Hall of Fame. Me too. Super. You don't have to silently raise it up proudly. You have several other people in here who will form a nice clique for you of this. More Blitz tickets, more of these cowboy bags, silver tokens, coins, TP, and more. More to come with all of this as well. So again, this is a 2-week thing that we are doing here. 5 gold, easy talent up back then. Well, nice, Norelco. Now you've got something to use for this week. She was 4 gold. That makes sense, Tank. Like, why not? You maxed. That's what I did. I'm the exact same place. I maxed her Hall of Fame abilities, and that was where I was like, cool, she's done. We're out. Peace. Done. So we have part 2 of this begins on Monday at Reset. Is that Monday or Tuesday? That is Monday. Monday at Reset for me. And then we got 2 showdown tournaments next week. So we got the 2 days of a male. We got 2 days of the female. And in between all of that is the Gauntlet Blitz for those of you that were taking notes. For those of you that weren't taking notes, like Max, that is where your points or your Gauntlet Blitz tickets that you're collecting this week will be used next week. I hope that all makes sense. We are going to like, yay, I am number 33. This post. All right, anything you want to go over, talk about, see again with all of this? Exactly, Joseph. We get no breaks next week. That's right, Mr. Officer. We have an action-packed, jam-packed week, and if you think your week is jam-packed, think about how many of these videos I'm going to have to make of these new moves for these superstars. Thankfully, there's enough content creators that I think we're just going to split them up between whoever has them at 6-star. We'll take turns doing it that way. If Nikki Bella becomes God tier after this, I will laugh so hard, Eagles. I will think that's probably the funniest thing that they've ever done. Is they took Nikki, and Nikki Bella was amazing for what she did with wrestling for the time that she was in, but that's just hilarious. If she just went from just being an afterthought in this game to being like the greatest part of this game, that would be hilarious. So, anything in here we want to see again? I doubt it as well, but I think it would be pretty funny, to be quite honest. Yeah. Boss battle prep. Yeah, we got to get prepared for. Yeah, so that's like tonight after stream. Whenever I get done tonight, I'm going to try to quickly make a couple of videos. So my wife just laughed. She's like, yeah, you're going to bed. You're too tired. So there's no way that's happening. Yeah, my wife walked out of the room saying, good luck on that. Maybe Cowboy will be helpful for the boss this weekend. He does have green moves. I think if we go back up and look. Yeah, Xandal, so it's a 24 hours to claim him. So you're going to want to do that. It's looking ASAP in which to do that. But he's got yellow and blue so far. I'm not sure what they're all going to do. These might not even be his moves tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with it. So both gears and not a clue how you got them, Tank. Yeah, sounds like me. I think I have both of hers as well. She was definitely breaking into the snack cabinet, getting more banana bread and a drink, and then leaving. Exactly. No, they haven't for me either. I think that's something that a lot of people have complained about, is that the 6-star Hall of Fame tokens in the Showdown shop just aren't really showing up as much as we would want them to. So that's always been a problem. Yeah, Bill's Mafia. I said, I'm going to make these videos tonight, and she just laughed, drank her water, grabbed her banana bread. That's not happening. And you have both of the gears. You know what? It was an easy talent up option, so it makes sense. Green moves do more damage. It's not looking like he's going to be super helpful, but I don't know what the other two moves do. But this move specifically, his hardcore move, is not going to help us at all. It doesn't look like, especially because the Undertaker's, I think, a showboat for this weekend, and this hardcore move only works on powerhouses. So yeah, the 18 MP finish. Like what exactly, King? He's gonna have a 1 MP combo move, slap the taste, yeah, for 1 billion damage, and pin with 1 foot. We do need a new Chris Jericho in the game, and they don't have it anymore, but we need like the Chris Jericho pin where he steps on the chest with 1 foot and flexes. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, I like it when they do these big sort of things too, because it does shake up the game a little bit and gets us to rethink how we play and what we do. Yes, as I said, my goal was to make a bargain bin video tonight, and my wife just laughed in my face at that possibility of it happening. But that's the plan, is to record one of them tonight, one of them tomorrow. So yes, the goal is yes, but I can't promise that's going to happen, because the next a nude Chris Jericho definitely didn't say that. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait until after I can do one tonight. The problem is, as Joseph said, right, tomorrow all these changes come into game, and who knows which one of these might actually be really good for this boss battle. So it's gonna make it really difficult. You're getting a guy into your faction? No worries, it's all good. Yeah, it's much needed. That's right, Elnino. There's going to be so much more. Now I know what you want to game. Definitely a nude Chris Jericho. Uh, that's right, Eagles. I appreciate that, Joseph. Thank you. I definitely need that sort of a relax on all of this. Yeah, if there was a new NEW Chris Jericho in the game, I would spend everything to get him. He's one of my favorite of all time. He's one of the reasons I sit down and actually watch AEW wrestling because I just love Chris Jericho. He's just too good. He will go down as one of the best. You know what, Ivy Girl? At this at this junction, I'd take both. Fozzie, what? I'd take both. Yeah, this is awkward. You got arrested in one of the cities. That doesn't shock me. You just made the list. That's exactly it. Yeah, so these are going to change the game for everything and everybody that we do. Not everybody, but it's going to bring 30 different superstars into a new way of playing the game. They might go back and change other people and revamp their moves. Fuzzy, we may never know. Oh, jeez. Look what we started. So, any other questions on these types of moves? Any questions you want me to bring up to Furpo and the gang and see if I can get some answers for? Is there anything you want to ask with this before we go back and start playing some game and doing some stuff? I didn't expect to read the blog for a second time for another hour, but here we are, right? King of the World Jericho would be excellent. I agree. That would be pretty awesome. I'm just sad that the list Jericho was only for a year and then he left. To get on that, I need 5 billion coins. I need that stat tomorrow, right away. Get on it. I'm really excited just at the idea of these new types of moves. I just think it's so cool that they've added all of this. You missed the beginning. Can you start from the beginning again? So basically, Mike, ads. Can you start again? Wait, ads, no. Yeah, I think that might happen. Eagles, like you never know, right? Once guys retire, then they can get back in the good graces, right? So you never know what's going to happen. 4.2 billion, dang, that's pretty awesome. We'll have to wait for Mike to come back and we can talk about these things again. No worries, Ben. You step out whenever you have to. The door's always open. Yeah, I need to get mine back up as well, too. Especially because on Sunday I bro load under 100 million. Woo. You need to get yours up fast. Is go read it and then ask a question. I always tell this to my students. Is there any questions about the syllabus? And they're like, can you read us the syllabus? I guess. Is that how you want to waste today's class? Like, you think I want to teach? Get out of here. So Joshy, they are at this moment not revamping any out of the characters that are on this list. So when I spoke with Furpo earlier today, he said that in the future they might revisit and revamp other older posters. You're back. What's happening at F3? There is no timetable and no expectation that they might do that. So right now, this is all we're getting, and possibly each new character can have it, but not 100%. They all think that they're not nerfing anybody. There's no nerfing. Nerfing isn't happening. T-Mac, what's happening? What's up, bro? Welcome on in. Bronze auto clear, exactly. Those memes, Jay and Edge being all elite, yeah, that also probably ain't happening. So, but the hardcore is your favorite, all right? Yeah, it's new and improved, and it is not nerfed. None of this is nerfed. All they've done is just make some of them better. Exactly. That's exactly it. You need to call somebody. Call the Brofessor. Oh yeah, you'll find a ton of them in there. Disco Mookie, thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. Can't wait for the recommendations for the boss. Don't. I'm gonna get them. If it's not tonight, it's probably gonna be sometime tomorrow that I'll sit down and do them. But as I was saying a few minutes ago, I have a ton of these videos now to make once these sort of things go live. Plus the Undertaker video that's got to be made sometime this week. So there's lots going on. Disco Inferno. We absolutely need that one for sure. What language did I barely know that one? Exactly. Yeah, but it's not even like nerfing on Lex regularly. It's not even nerfing on a defensive standpoint, right? Like you're just basically stopping some people from playing in certain ways, right? I do agree that it would be nice if they made some newer ones or some older ones new again, but yeah, it's not like Naka, Rocker, and the other ones have been nerfed, right? So yeah, I will. They will be there. Don't you worry. This one thing, yeah. What I didn't get tough Seth until he was way past. We need a new mat. That's actually true, Hobbs, for sure. Yeah, we definitely need a few of these. I do not have Taker already, so Taker's not on my account 40. Taker will be deposited to everybody. I don't even know if I'm actually going to be doing a preview of them. I'm not sure. Usually when they do a preview like this early enough in the week, I don't have to do a preview of them. So, but you never know. They might send them to me tomorrow morning and say do a preview. So, we'll see. You are the guy to our faction. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to guide everybody as best I can. But yeah, I will definitely put something together. Oh no. Yeah. Wait till they nerf Regal tomorrow. Yeah, it's not going to nerf anybody. That's the thing. Like, it's just going to make them better. Regal's going to be ridiculous tomorrow, for sure. Now, they're not going to nerf Rieger. Rieger's going to be just fine. So, of the three, which one do you like the most? Do you like the combo idea? Do you like the hardcore idea that's a little bit more dependent on certain conditions and people to go against? Or do you like the reversal to try to put a little bit more strategy, a little more pep in your step? Which one is your favorite so far, or which one do you want on whom? So Spider says hardcore. Nice. Also welcome in, Spider. I know you're here every stream. I don't always say hi. I appreciate you coming in. Stop untrolling me. Yeah. I think. Yeah, they're not going to bring in Paul Bearer or Bobby Heenan or any of those managers just yet. I'm sure, like, somewhere down the road, they're going to bring all that out. Once, again, when the game gets stale and they need something to do, managers is something we've been all yelling for a long time, right? So, love the class targeting of the hardcore. Yeah, that's going to be difficult, right? So you're going to go out and you're going to be like, now the class advantage, disadvantage thing is actually, like, it's real. Arkham's going hardcore combo reversal. Mr. Fuji, even just as a wrestler, Mr. Fuji would be good. It'll be Viscera, yeah. Reversal is basically a dodge for everyone that you have control over, which is way different, right? I mean, sure. I think we could have RVD like this way. Hell no. Do not play Shinsuke Nakamura's theme. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think of the three, I think combo is going to be the one that I'm going to probably use the most, because I think it's just one of those double effects that you want to get going. This, I feel, is going to be more defensive or more like specific. Like you go into a feud knowing that you're going to go against a certain class. This is your way to get it going. Or maybe even in Showdown. I think the reversal mode is the defensive one where you try to think about, or, you know, it can also be offensive too, which is what I also really like about this reversal. So you can set it up knowing that if you're going against Taker and you got, you know, this reversal of trap gems, you can nerf them. So you get to nerf your opponent, not Scopely nerfing everybody. I think is why everybody sort of likes this. With medals, entourages, and plates. That's right, Arkham. I think that's actually going to be really cool. I'm going to assume that it will make Kama better. But how it's going to make Kama better, I'm not quite sure. There is a list. That's actually a good question. So the list includes the 4 that we are getting, and then it has a huge list up here. So this is all on the blog itself, and I will actually copy this blog and I'll put it here for those of you who haven't had a chance to see it yet. The blog is up, it is running, it is right there. So if you wanted to follow along or do it yourself, it's up to you. 750 on top of a percentage medal or on top of a chic plate, right? What would that do? I was actually surprised, Andel. Yeah, like, so when this came out of what they were doing, like we all sort of, at least the content creators, sort of bounced ideas off each other, sort of what we thought was going to be coming up, and we all knew it was going to be something changed in the way that moves were done. But we were like, well, you know, they're not going to add a 4th move. That would make too many people just crazy. Maybe it's some kind of change to, Defender, what's happening? You just made the list. Thank you for the follow. There's someone that you don't have to worry about, Derek. You can now take out KO, right? That's exactly it. You have a chance now to nerf him if you want to. So yeah, so the list is pretty long. 10 of the 30 on the list are actually free to play peeps. So there is something for everybody in here. There's got to be at least 5. Everyone's got to have at least 5 if you've been playing this for a while. I mean, everybody's got a Honky Tonk Man if you've been playing for the last year. I think my cat just killed something outside. And cat, yeah. Good cat. Just don't bring it inside. Rey Mysterio has been free for a while. Nikki Bella has been free. Shotzi was free just last month. So there's something there for everybody, if that makes sense. I'm interested in Logan Paul too. That's actually a good shout out because I was very disappointed at Logan Paul and what he was doing when he first came out. So next week, we have to wait a week until we see sort of what he does, right? We got to wait till next week, but that's going to be really good. So I don't know, Derek. I don't know. You have 20 on the list. I think I'm missing like 4. And I understand that I am much more whaley than most. So, but even still, like, there's something. Everyone's going to have a character on their roster that's getting revamped that they can now use and make their rosters better. To get back to it, Derek, I don't know beyond this list what each person's move is going to be. So tomorrow we will find out. The Sammy is the tech one. So this honorary Oos is the tech. So yeah, so each one of these is getting something. I'm hoping this one just makes him 600 million turn 1 or something ridiculous. Although I doubt it. It'll probably be his other moveset that gets comboed, so not his pyros, but something else, which will make him even crazier. Yeah, Logan's sub coaching ability and stuff. He is very good. I agree with you, Crazy. No, I agree 100% that just having him for his coaching ability is great, and now we're going to see what he can do. I wonder what's going to happen. Like, do these work with sub gems, or do they work with subs? Like, can you combo something into a sub and do even more sub damage? That would be cool. Stop that, bro. New live free. Oh yeah. Well, you want to put the red? Okay. Well, Eagles, you're just going to have to wait. Yeah, Big Papa Pump is on this list too. He's going to be nasty with all of this. Sammy with his freeze gems could be interesting. So there's lots of different things that you can sort of see what they're going to be like, right? Sammy, yeah. And so that's why, like, everyone needs to just, wait until tomorrow, and then we're gonna, like, part of me kind of wishes that I was going to stream tomorrow night instead of tonight, so we can, like, go over each and every one of these different posters and see what they were doing and what they could be and what they could not be and who should you take now and do some gameplay with it. So but Tuesday's my night, so here we are. But Friday, when I come back on with the exam cram, we're gonna have some good times with that. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Rest of the month, 0 pulls. He's your way to play. If you like Logan's way to play, then that makes total sense. And this might actually make him into something even crazier. So I'm very excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to do for Nikki Cross because I took her up 6-star. I just took Raquel up 6-star. I already have Lita at 6-star. Shotzi's going up 6-star. Bianca I already got at 6-star. Like, that's literally 5 female superstars that I have at 6-star or are going to be 6-star that I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with them, right? Grubs, I don't know if all 4 are going to be free. I'm assuming that we're only getting 1 free, and it's Cowboy Bob is what I would wager money on that. Nah, no worries about being the new guy. So that's pretty much what's going to happen. We're all going to get that one free, and I doubt we get any of the other ones free. I'm pretty sure all the other ones you're going to have to spend for. Yeah, we all spend a little bit too much on the game, which I agree is our addiction. Eagles, hopefully you don't have to spend thousands to get her. I don't think that's going to be the case. see if you can stream as the boss lady allows. I doubt it, Bills Mafia. But we'll see. I can try. Bills Mafia. It is subject to change, right? As always. That's all it is. Just be ready for it. To pull him would be with the no chance in hell, Vince. I can take a look at it, Ben, in a second. Between the gears and the moment, yeah, Becky's it's making a lot of people who are already really good sort of that much better. Oh, yeah, it's true. I also have Becky go at 6-star, and I guess I'm going to have to take Nikki Bella 6-star. But even that's 6 that I've got already, right? So it's gonna be crazy. Yes, you'll have a 10 million by the end of this trip. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy couple of weeks. Striker Belair. Is it Striker Belair? Is that the toughest one? I think I might have her 5-star gold. I don't think I have her 6-star yet. You have 16 of the revamped. Nice. Probably. Yeah, not every one of these you're going to want to take 6-star, but you might, right? You might like what they do, right? Spinizzle, like that's the thing. Like you might never really actually use Honky Tonk Mean Guitar, but this new move might actually make him even better, right? So like that's the thing we're gonna have to see tomorrow, right? We're gonna have to sit down and play with all of them. That's what I thought. I thought this was the Acro one, and if it is the Acro one, hell's yeah, because mine has 100% gem damage strap on it, so I am gonna smack with that one. Yeah, I'm not sure what the new coaching abilities is going to be either. Like that's something we're still going to find out tomorrow too, right? Your Acro is 6. Yeah, mine's 6 silver. My toughest. It's going to be awesome. Straight trash juice. Lux, I actually like Nikki Cross. Although this Nikki is going to be interesting. I hope she becomes OP after all of these. The 5 yet to be released. Nice, Eagles. You're just killing it. So all of these, thank you so much for the follow. The bad guy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're talking about Hall of Fame Nikki? Okay. So only these ones here, Zandal, will not be ready tomorrow. They will be ready next week. So if you do have Farouk or Bradshaw, or if you've already gotten your D-Lo, Kama won't be ready this week, and neither will Logan Paul. All of these will be next week. They'll have their new revamped move. It's not a new move, but it's a revamped move. Will be in game then. But all the rest of these are gonna, from what Furpo told me, these are all going live tomorrow. So y'all better be ready. Like, and I think I'm actually really thankful that they didn't actually put anything else in the game for tomorrow other than us going, oh my god, check out this guy. Oh my god, check out this guy. Woken family in here. What's happening, bad guy? I appreciate my Woken family for the support coming on in. You're 100 shards away from getting Omos. I said it on the stream earlier today. Omos actually showed up in my portal, in the web coins portion of my portal. I think he's like 47,000 web coins for 4-star bronze. And I think I have 9,000 right now, so I'm gonna have to do. It's like I'm gonna have to do some more. Sometime before the month ends, I'm gonna have to do some trivia and get them, because that might be the only way that I'm actually gonna get them. So How do I feel about the Terry Funk? Should they make a tag link with Mick Foley? I mean, they could. How do I feel about Terry Funk? I feel amazing about Terry Funk because Terry Funk is one of those guys from my childhood. So it's always nice when somebody from your childhood makes their way into the game, and you sort of remember them for sort of how they were, right? So Cowboy Bob, I remember as a really little kid, but Chainsaw Charlie, that would be awesome. Should he have a tag link? That the more that you ask, the more that you demand, the likely it'll be. 5,000. There might be, there might not be any. So are there going to be bugs? Maybe. Are they going to be that bad? Probably not. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, he totally deserves to be in the game. I totally agree with that guy, for sure. The link, yeah, it could be Cactus Jack. It could be it wouldn't be the Mick Foley versions that we like to think of, probably, no. You just pulled Omos 5-star gold on a 10-key pull? God, I hate you, LC, but congratulations. That's awesome. Yeah, you're only missing 12 superstars. Well, yeah, then most pulls are going to have nothing for you. That's why you like to live vicariously through me, because I have a chance. How many characters am I missing? Hold on, let me look at my game here right now. I have 446 total.
You just made the list.
You just made the list. Doom! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. The good word right now is we're just living it up with these new superstars and their new moves. Their new revamped moves coming into the game, and just trying to get an idea of how these new moves are going to work. So we are very excited at our 3 new style of moves coming on up. Mid-Carter, what's happening?
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look.
So while I can be considered a whale of sorts, I only have a 6 million roster. I am missing 20 in the loot and 64 not in the loot. So I'm missing 84 posters right now. So there's that. Maybe Bob will have that link with me. You never know, like the father-son sort of link. That would actually be pretty cool if they put them all together. I like that idea as well too. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what their moves are going to be. But I think we've been waiting all summer to see how they're going to change the way that we play the game, and it's not for their coaching ability or anything like that. They're ushering in a new set of moves like this. So I think that's just super cool. Any other things you want to go over on all of these, on the different moves, what they do? Might have to spend 4 hours tonight talking about this. 7.26 million roster. There you go. You want to see a whale?
So you have chosen death.
Exactly. I have chosen death. By continuing to talk about said blog. What was the Acro Bianca change? Well, we don't know yet. We don't know any of these. Any of these in here. We have no idea what their change is going to be. All we know is that they're getting a revamped move. Let the man go. Let him make the videos for the faction. It leaves you with 12. Yeah, okay, so when you get the IOWs out and the superstars not in the game, 12 is pretty awesome.
You just made the list.
You just made the list. What does that say? TH51 Twitch. Appreciate the follow.
Somebody please think of the children.
I will be going over some of the top guys for Boston tonight. We actually haven't gotten there yet, but I do have my own tab there. That is for sure. You just hit 5 million. Oh, very nice, Matt guy. That's awesome. Congratulations. I must have missed that today in the chat. So we're going to see 6-star silver Orton for me tomorrow. I hope so, Mid-Carter, but I don't think I'm going to get 6 silver. If I do get anything, it'll be 6 bronze, because tomorrow I think you're actually going to get gameplay from DJ Anon ZT. He will be doing it on his 6-star, his weekly stuff on the main channel. So that's probably what's going to happen. Neruda, thank you so much. No Shale X and Naruda DC. Thank you so much, both of you, for the follows. Appreciate that. Who did you go over already? We just actually went over just who's on the list, this list, and the superstars, their different moves and stuff. So we actually didn't get a chance to go over any particular person because none of them have been released yet and none of them are in game yet, and I haven't seen any list of what each person's new revamped move is going to be. So I'm in the dark like you are. I'm just going over what was in the blog for the last little bit. So not a whole lot. Yes, we just have to wonder. So on what color not to use. There's none of that, Doom. There's no like what color that we're not using. So that's exactly what we're going with. Except Santa. I don't know. As T-Mac, as someone who only now just recently got Hollywood Hogan, I don't know why it's so hard to get. Zorro! Sir Zorro is in the house. What's happening, Zorro? We were just going over all these new different move types and who we're going to use it on. And I can already tell that you and I are going to have to collaborate and make some amazing videos. Just waiting to go to the move. Oh yeah, I can totally understand that. I'm very excited as you are, No Shell. So this is going to be amazing. I have most of them on the list as well, so we're all going to have some fun with it. All right, any more on this blog? Should we head on our way back to the game? Talk about good. Yeah, this week you and I are going to have a talk, Sir Zorro. We are going to have to sit down, hopefully, and discuss some of these things. So, yeah, we're going to talk Faction Boss. All right, so let's get out of this screen.
Later.
You can do it!
We can do it. All right, let's turn these off as we leave. Shut the lights off. And we can go back to the game itself. All right, we are going to play with this. All right, let's go to the boss. And we can talk about that.
One eternity
I
later.
am having the same problem. This is taking forever to get to the boss. Exactly. We just want to get just going. How would I feel about a new Ric Flair? I've never been a huge fan of Ric Flair, so if a new one came into the game, for me it would just be 2 steps above Nakamura coming into the game, to be quite honest. It wouldn't be someone that I'd be like, man, I can't wait to get him. Yeah. That is a good question. I haven't actually taken a look at all of these sorts of things. I had a quick look at them before we all got into the different things. Yeah, you'll get him soon. Get out of here. Just 2 steps above equals, that's all. All right, so what do we got? So we got trap gems are doing 60 times more damage. Good. Moves that steal health will steal 8,000 more health but not leech gems. Okay, that's next to nothing. Ric Flair over Nakamura? Yes. And there's one reason. There's actually more than that. There's actually 15 reasons why.
What?
15
What?
reasons. 15
What?
reasons. And now we know why. Botch gems are going to do 8,000%. This is an increase for every silence gem. He's creating silence gems, yes? Each turn, okay? And that's the one. Okay, so we have to make a lot of green gems. So we need somebody who's going to be making a whole bunch of green gems while also either... well, there you go. There's bosses. Botches, trapses, all together. Yeah, Z-Mankind, Bloodline Jimmy, Rosie will be massive. Okay, so we've got a list already being made out here. I appreciate this. 5 mirror making me go there. All right, so we have X-Pac, the Hall of Fame version of X-Pac. He does that. He's not in here. All right, so which one do we want to go over first? Which of our here? Nakamura or Benoit? Wow, is that where we're going? Dang. We got dark really quickly. All right, we want aggressive. We want our aggressive class. So those are not moving. Yeah, so Corbin's going to be massive for this one, right? This is aggressive, right? Did I go in the aggressive? I did. I saw aggressive. But you're saying isn't the other one. Dude, you think Shawn Michaels gonna do it? Loaded question for sure. Ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole. It wouldn't be that great above level 16. That'd be interesting. I haven't thought about using Z-Mankind for this one. So, the Hell Steel on the traps I don't think would work, Bill's Mafia. So I think Rosie might not be in it. I don't think it works off of traps. I think it actually has to be the moves, right? Because I think it was very specific moves that steal. So if you have a trap gem or something like that, so the trap gem will work and give you more damage for the trap, but it actually won't steal more because it's moves themselves. What's happening, Tiger King? How you doing? Okay, so Corbin. Corbin we like? Is that what we were talking about? Hey, we got a fuse for the big bad wolf. I did as well, Eagles. I loved him. We're doing damage for botch gems, right? So the dream catcher, so it's not only a trap gem, which we're getting 8,000 or 6,000% for, but we're also getting the extra bonus there, and it should hit on that as well. That's black gem damage. Okay, so that actually doesn't help us at all. Okay, so yeah, I like Corbin a lot for this one. He's got the botch gems. It doesn't work with leech gems at all either. That's correct. Need to use his other black move for this one. Swap into purples. Like this. Or like that one. We want to choose to destroy. That's what we want. I forget why I moved them all around. I did it for one reason or another. You're running Hall of Fame X-Pac instead of Corbin. I think they're on two different tracks. You can actually run them both if you wanted to. Black, black, red. I like using the other way as well too, but yeah, I can see why. I find that the choose move doesn't help me as much. That's just me. I like them the other way around, but that's, you play as you like to play. Bret Hart was amazing, Eagles. Amazing. Isn't Hall of Fame X-Pac up here? In the chaotic? Hold on. Isn't he chaotic? Or no? No, he's not chaotic. Are you sure it's the same track? Sounds about right. Sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, he is right there. There you go. Boo boo. So we like triple black for X-Pac. Randy Bro turning, yeah, so turning 41 gems to green is gonna be good. For sure. Yeah, he's an aggressive, my bad. Bottom 5 rows into botch. When we say triple black, 12 botch to destroy, which would be good. We're going to turn all of these into botches. 30 randos. And if you have the gears, he's going to smack for sure. Bonus damage for every botch. That's the one that we're looking for. So you actually go up quite a bit. 80k at 6-star bronze. Nice. And you got the both gears. Yeah, the gears do all that extra botch damage. Yes, yeah, botch gems and botch gems. So if you got both gears, this is going to be... Do I have a gear? I do. I have a gear. What do you know? Hells yeah. Let's do this, X-Pac. You only got the silver as well. Tech Andre turning lock gems green. So Doom, anybody... So if you don't have somebody that's going to do either of this one or this one over here, doing the botch or the traps, and then your job is to break the shield, right? That's 100% what you got to do. It's not affected by the neutralize. So we have to come up with 150 green gems. There's only 49 gems on the board, which means you need to break more than 3 full boards of green gems in order to break the shield within that 2 turns. So that's really what you got to go for. So if your best person isn't going to do a ton of damage, then you need to bring someone breaking green gems. That's your whole thing. I hadn't gotten to RK Bro yet.
I'm so excited.
This is so exciting. He's so excited. Yeah, I think they're all going to be slow in that sort of sense. I don't think you can get his moves off twice, but you can do something for one with that, right? Z-Taker would be great for green gems. That's right. Where is RK Bro in this? Which class is RK Bro? Sasha Eddy. For the IOW, who would you focus it on? He's a showboat, yes, but like which one? Like, is he a chaotic? What does he do? Is he defensive? For RK Bro, right? We're talking about RK Bro. Ben, that's a really good question. I think it is a green gem. Yeah, no, she'll. But the problem is that we are not looking for green gem damage. We just need green gem creation, right? He's chaotic. What is he? Which one does he do? Does he do one to use? No. No. I don't have him there. Are we sure? We'll do it this way. I actually remembered. Ta-da! What am I looking for? Not the Viper. Madness. Do I not? Oh, I don't have them. That's why. There we go. RK Bro. That's what we wanted. We wanted RK Bro. We all expect 32 preview videos tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good thing to expect. He is chaotic. I don't know why that didn't show up. I hate when it does that. Protect gems into green. Okay, so that's good. So he's protecting pin bars. Yeah, like in terms of like making a lot of green gems to help with people, sure, right? That's going to be helpful, and then you can bring in a neutralize or something to help as a boss breaker. Also, everybody, please, for the love of God, bring a boss breaker with you. Don't be that person that doesn't equip them.
You know what? You just made the list.
Just made the list. Phenom, thank you so much. U.S. Air Force Phenom. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. At least that's what I think USAF means. Yes, yes. Air Force Phenom. You wanted it? You need
One
to.
eternity later.
I mean, I'm giving you what you want, Kartik. Come on. I'm not taking that long, am I? Come on. It is what it means? Awesome. Well, thank you so much and appreciate your service as well. And thank you for the follow. Piper. All right, it's probably easier if I go this way because I can actually go into my roster and go promoters. Oh, I sit on a computer and play the game. Yeah. Oh, no worries, no worries at all. Apollo is trap. Okay, that'd be an interesting one. I do have this one. Actually, why would I pull it up this way when I can do it this way? I haven't actually done much with him. Bonus for botch. I wonder how high that gets. Mine's only 4 gold. I'd be interested. You going to bed? Good night, Dr. Mrs. Professor. Random gems into botch gems. I mean, if you've taken him, I guess for this boss it could work. So if you've actually taken him up to 6-star, then I guess so. I'm not giving you what you want. Yeah, I was thinking about doing polls, and then they decided to drop this today, and I was like, well, tomorrow they're going to have a whole loot for this, so that's what I'm going to have to do, Eagles. Memrock with health steal. Yeah, Memrock could be an interesting one, too. KO is going to be massive, yeah, because KO is going to be making all those traps. You're going to be able to bring up all of the... Actually, let's get back to the boss. You got to make a bunch of traps. Okay. Yeah, so few, though, have... No worries, Ben. That's what I'm here for. That's why you walked in, right? Memrock is up here, yes. I do not have this Memrock that you speak of. My unicorn. My poor unicorn. Traps to yellow, health steal, which would be good. Yellow gem damage can go up, which will be helpful. Steel botch gems is going to be helpful for us. So yeah, so Memrock's going to do some damage. Not sure how. Again, not sure how much he's going to do in that sense. Like, you're going to need somebody that also does more. You might have to take up Z-Taker to at least help out, right? Yeah, I don't think Memrock is going to do enough damage. He is a diamond in the rough. I would put him in the bargain bin, right? So when I sit down and say, okay, here are the top 4, and then here's going to be, you know, the ones that come afterwards. That's sort of where I would put him. You're welcome, Doom. No worries. Yeah, head of the table might have some good damage with him. Z-Taker is going to be good for this. You are going to probably be good. I have 0 shards. Talk about... no worries, Tech. Kind of serving detention. No worries. It's all good. Purple gems, multiply. Okay, so anybody with a trap is going to be good and helpful. I think you have to sort of remember what's going to cause a lot of damage, right? So the number one thing that's going to cause damage is a move that gives you damage per gem. And I think what makes this a little bit difficult or a little bit different than other with his steel move, that actually might work, Twitch. I'll go check him out in a second for sure. Walter might be relevant again for sure. We don't have a specific colored gem. This is the first time we haven't had one of those in a long time. So this is going to be a little bit difficult in our goal, because usually we can piggyback on that. So if it's a green gem, we can use green with multiply or percent, bonus damage for every green gem. But we can't buff it so much that way, right? So this time it's bonus damage for this gem, and if we can turn this gem into a color and break a whole bunch of them, green, hopefully, we can do a lot of damage there. So that's why green trap would probably be your best bet if you can put them together. Corbin's going to do some good damage, right? So I think I'm hesitant to say that Corbin's going to be the best in that group, though. He's going to do that extra damage. I think he's just going to be slow. I think Xbox is going to be slow too, but I think Xbox might have the edge in terms of how much damage per botch gem plus the botch gem gears and stuff that he has. So I think that's where he's going to be probably your best bet. Oh, he did come up first. There you go. It's a good trap move. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer and the bits. Appreciate it, Joseph. For whatever reason, my song isn't coming on that I had put on there for it to go. I was supposed to do the Muscle Man dance. So, but just know that in my heart, there it is. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, and then it stopped. No. Oh no, it crashed. It worked for a second. Just shake those hips and let your backbone slip. Pull up your pants and do the Muscle Man dance. Appreciate you, Joseph. Thank you so much. What do we want? We wanted IOW Batista. It broke. You know what? It wouldn't be my stream unless it broke. That is one thing that is a constant, is that something will break on my stream. I've been messing with it. I took the Muscle Man dance and put it into the Bits dance, and then everything is still... It is supposed to be Nakamura if you do 100 bits, I believe. But I'm not sure that it's still working. So, not to say that you shouldn't cheer 100 bits, but just know that it's probably not going to work, as everything seems to be broken. Health Steel. You make heal gems. You heal steel up to 1,000,000 too. That's not bad. That's actually not. Steel 1.3 million. That's pretty good. Times that by 60. So he's going to steal 60 million health. So that's going to be a beefy little steal. I like that. So that's going to be good. From Gears and the Boss, 140k per gem. Yeah, I think that's why X-Pac is probably going to be better than Corbin for this one. But like, everybody has Corbin, but if you don't have Corbin, this is actually going to be pretty good for you as well too. I'm liking this. Use a bad attitude. That's a good one. Bradshaw has a trap update. Kali as well. Yeah, there's lots that you can do. So I'm not doubting that. Yeah, Kali's still a little bit rare for a lot of people. That much is for sure. But Is that the 60 MP move where you steal health? Is that the one? I didn't check the MP because I forgot that he has a 60 MP move. Is that the one? The 60 MP move? Yeah, I guess we're not going to be using him. Everyone should have X-Pac too. That's right, X-Pac was free, wasn't he? Not everyone's going to have the gear. One charge move in the bleed. The bleed's not going to do anything on this one. I don't think he's going to do anything that we want to.
You just made the list.
Tyler G, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. You just made the list. Who else we got? The silver gear was free. Yeah, not all the gears those. Yeah, but who knows what is coming tomorrow to Corbin? That's right, Eagles. So we don't know with whom we are going to change this with and what they are going to be. All right, so someone said this Apollo Creed sucker has got some. I mean, you're going to get blue gems, heal gems into yellow. I personally wouldn't. I don't think Apollo Creed's going to do anything special for you. Nowhere near. There's no combo that's going to make that actually any better. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, just in general, he's a great poster, but like he's not going to actually. He's not going to help you this boss battle. If we're going to be honest, so. Down the road, no worries, Ben. All good. Yeah, down the road somewhere. But yeah, that's if that's a 60 MP move. I think I'm actually really gonna like reversals. So yeah, so Z-Dom is gonna be really good for obviously breaking the shield with the green. Who else is botch in here? None y'all. Triple green Socko. God, where is Socko? Is Socko on this one? Someone said Bradshaw will do something. Yeah, Z-Dom for the breaker would be good. Shoot yellow. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with chat for a second. Tech Andre. That's interesting. Tech Roman, maybe? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the Road Warriors, though, for Command. I don't think that's going to happen, so I don't think Tech Roman's going to be strong. Yeah, I would... His finisher doesn't... It has too many randoms, too. Like, his botch tend to override each other, and then I don't think it's actually, like, hits hard enough. So, yeah, just having a move is one thing, but like I'll say it again. Maybe I don't have to say this in a different way. If we're trying to get the extra damage on here, we need one of two things. We need either a buff that buffs all of our gem damage, like KO, Powerhouse KO, or we need a move that gives us bonus damage for every one of them that's on the board. That's where we're going to get the majority of our hundreds of millions of damage. That's how we're going to do it. So that's exactly sort of what we need at this point. That's how I want you to think about like the top players in this game, right? You're late to the party. No worries, Chucky. How you doing? Also, thanks for chiming in with your first time chat. We get Bob Orton poster free tomorrow after reset on the portal. You can also get him at a higher rarity in the bags. Okay. We'll have reversal. They might have it, but they might not, right? Like. Hall of Fame Snoop 6x6 green. Yeah, that's a good shout out too, Phenom. I like that one too. They could at least remove the dodge. I agree, but not only did they not remove it, but they straight up doubled down on it too. The dodge is going to be able to dodge any of these new combo moves that are coming out, which I think is also kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is, right? This is what they've decided to just run with him, so we're kind of stuck with that right now. Hardcore Crash Hall, yeah. Yeah, so X-Pac is looking solid. Yeah, no worries, Chucky. Who else? Yeah, so making a whole bunch of green gems, definitely going to be good. Mark Henry with gear and Mr. Sacco. Yeah, none of them do enough damage per, right? Like, again, you want to get, because this one's 8,000, this one's 6,000. So you want to try, if you can, to get someone that does botch gems and someone that's going to get a percentage on top or are going to destroy a whole bunch of them as well. Jimmy's all green moves, yeah? Where's my tech Jimmy? Is tech Jimmy aggressive? I always forget. Don't use the silence gems. Where are you, Tech Jimmy? What is Tech Jimmy? Someone tell me where Tech Jimmy is. Mark Henry was. Those days were so long ago. He is aggressive. Then how did I not see him? This game is the worst sometimes. Did I pass him? There he is. Jimmy. Yeah, Uso Cap I don't got. So, if you got that Uso Cap, it's going to help you. But we want... Yeah, so you want, like, green gems. You obviously don't want to use the silence part of it. Because every time you leave silence gems on the board, he's going to get extra damage. Tech Ken Shamrock. Yeah, that's true. Although you could go triple green. This makes the random silence into X-ray. Oh, you're going to blow up the board each time, though. Yeah, you can go triple green on that. You can turn them into that as well too afterwards. That's a good point. Tech reality, AJ Lee. I am with you. I am like, give us AJ Lee finally, please. Please, for the love of God, AJ Lee. Also, banana bread. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Sorry, not sorry. So good. Yeah, so this is where you can get some extra botch gem damage here as well too. But I don't think it's gonna be enough to make Roman worthwhile. Yes, Eagles. You gotta raise your hand. I didn't skip you. You just didn't raise your hand in class. What do you want me to do? There's order. There is order in this place. You just made the list. TFH, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, bro. You made the list. Yeah, if they bring in AJ Lee, CM Punk, yeah. You got homemade zucchini bread? That's the only thing that might top banana bread. Roman does have a 1 MP move. Where is Roman in all of this? Is he over here? I like turtles too. If only. No, you don't have that. You would be this. Is it? They're not here. Where is Roman? No. He's focused. All right. I figured if I checked all of the other ones before I got to the one I was supposed to, I would find him. There he is. Okay. Finally some space opened up. Well, I'm so glad you made it in. Yeah, eventually someone drops out of the class, right, TFH? Eventually someone just opens up a seat and you can make your way in, but I'm glad you made it in, bro. Thanks for coming on out. So, yes, he has a 1 MP move, but I hate this 1 MP move because it constantly overrides itself, and this is just not a ton of damage, right? So... Again, times that by 60, like you're still not even doing 500,000. So you'd have to really buff it. You get another 225%. I don't see it doing enough damage, and it's just too random for me because this is random and it overrides each other, and you'd have a harder time, I think, filling it all up. I don't know. I think a lot of people have him. Now that he's become much more available. Oh, no, what broke? No, things sort of broke. No. Yeah, I'm not really big on that being a good choice. Joseph, I agree with you, Boo, on Roman. That is a word, unfortunately, I can't allow. That's a little bit too far out into the world. Yeah. He does have a health steal if you need to use him. He does steal a bunch of health. So you could do the health steal and all of that together. Oh, Queen. if it came out as Queen and not what was type, yeah, it wouldn't have been blocked and brought out by the mod. So that's what stopped you. Oh, yeah, autocorrect. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. The bot caught you, and I'm not sure that's going to allow it to go in. So no worries, bro. I understand. Yeah, I'm just not feeling Roman for this one. Like, for me, if I was making a list, and I do that because I make a bargain bin video, I would put him in the bargain bin. I would put him as somebody who's going to make green gems, so you are going to be able to help at least with the shield. You're not going to do a ton of damage, but you are going to do some damage, right? So, yeah, it's just not going to be a lot. You can go in with like a health steal and with the botch and try to get on both of those, but you're going to have a hard time in the $5 DVD bin at Walmart. That's exactly that's exactly it, Max. That's why we call it the bargain bin. It's a bargain. How do I feel about a Mo2 version of Stephanie and China? I would love either one of them in the game. I am 100% down to get more female characters in this game. I think we should get more than one a month. Take my money. Exactly. Take my money now if either one of those come into the game. I am all about it. Yeah, so Jimmy, Hall of Fame Snoop would be in the bargain bin for like a shield break. 100%. So my criteria this boss, sort of like what's going to be for the bargain bin, is what are you going to do in terms of either breaking the shield, like I think that's going to be your number one, or is there something here, some combination of moves that you can do 50 to maybe 100 million per cycle, right? Your main goal is to be like the bringing in the boss breakers or breaking that shield. So yeah, that would fit that criteria. Just one more, bad guy. Just one more. We just need just one more right now, and I think everybody would be happy for exactly 15 minutes. And then we can start complaining about it again. That's interesting, Tech. I don't think Linda McMahon ever really wants to be in this game. So, big homie, what's happening? We've been talking sort of boss battle, who we think is going to be the best on each one. We went over the new moves coming into the game, the big super blog reveal today. So for those that haven't had a chance to go check it out yet, or if you are walking in late to class and didn't look at the blog or hear anything that happened today, this is the blog that's out there right now with the new revamped moves and superstars, everything going live tomorrow. It's going to be crazy, y'all. The game is so changing. So it's going to be an amazing change of things. Yeah, someone said this earlier. I think he's probably going to be the best for this one. He's perennially in my bargain bin. He's always going to be someone who's going to do some damage a couple of turns down the road, but this is one where he actually gets extra damage for all those traps, so it's going to be good for that way. Some damage. Yeah, Derek. Like, I mean, my some damage was quantified. To be fair, right? Some damage for me was in the 50 to 100 million range. I did quantify it. But yes, if I'm only going to go by some damage, then yeah, you might as well bring in Neville. Bring in your Ryback. It's going to be awesome. I want Hornswoggle too, Max. I keep telling them, give us the Swoggle, please. Yeah, Nico, what's happening? How you doing? You're gonna go with the Gobble Gobble. Gobble Gobble's a good shout out for this one as well too. I think again it depends on who we want to replace, because I know he's got these gems in here. Gobble Gobble. Gobble Gobble. Hornswoggle and Dink. Yeah. I have no idea. I haven't even taken a look at him in years. Broken by You, making wild card gems. That's blue gem damage. I mean, another person who's going to make some damage. Um, since we're being very specific about that. So yeah, I think that's definitely a good shout out. Z Taker, traps into greens. That's going to be very helpful. So I think Z Taker is going to be a good choice in here. Focus with zombie. Yeah, so zombie HBK is a great one. You and I talked about that earlier, Nico. With I think it's good. I'm not sure if he's going to be the best focus, but I think he's going to be a very good focus for sure. Corporate big boss man, do it. Let's totally do it. D minus, is that my grade phenom for today's stream? D minus, Professor. Yeah, just preparing for the boss. IOW Taker has a green gem damage moveset. Green gems aren't going to help us here, don't we? Phrasing, Professor. Phrasing. Happy Corbin's going to be good for aggressive, but I actually, and we've actually think, for Gobble Gobble is the D minus. Okay. Aggressive, I think Xbox is actually going to be the better call, and I agree with people in the stream thinking that one. Yeah, turn one definitely going to be helpful in that sense. Oh yeah. I don't know if you realize how hard it is to do a stream with banana bread staring you in the face. I'm not taking bites. Sorry, not sorry. So this is definitely not the best option, at least for me either. Ooh, that's actually pretty bad. So Kali, I think, is actually going to be good because he does a bunch of traps and turns traps to purple. 2 Xbox will carry, probably. Carry me, bro. I think two Xbox will probably be really good. Xbox, I think, might be one of the better ones for this overall. He has traps, but I don't think he does like damage for traps. So it's just out of the oven. Get a banana bread emote already. Yes, that has to be the next on the list, right? Banana bread emote. We're gonna put it on the list. I mean, like you could. He does have a trap gem part of it, but I don't see anything else here. He doesn't make any greens, does he? No, his finisher does, yeah. In an ad at the moment, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much why he's going to be sort of the best. He has a trap moveset is good, Nico, but like it's not just the traps, right? It's the traps that are going, and then a move that gives you bonus for traps or creating a bunch of gems that break on top of the traps. That's going to be where it's at. That's the kind of stuff that you want. So while there's lots of people that make traps, I don't think he's going to be. Carolina Reaper Cheetos, how bad are they? Did you actually try some? You ate some, didn't you? You totally did. Is your son passed out now? Completely done by the Reaper? Yeah, Nico, what's up? You're back on in. Yeah, having traps is one thing, but you need to have somebody that breaks a whole bunch of trap gems at the same time. And I think that's where you need someone. Interestingly enough, you actually make the whole board into trap gems, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay. It's got burn. You're very serious with Corbin? Yeah. I did not go over Kali yet. I'll go over Kali yet. We actually make green. This actually might work. Make some row breaks and other things. 7x7 into trap gems. And make randoms into column break gems. We can do some... Hey, you never know. This might be Rick Rude's one time. That's it. 1, 2... Rick Rude. There you go. Row break gems. Great submission moves. Okay. Not helpful right there. It just isn't enough. There's something, I don't know, there's something about banana bread and like growing up in a very Italian household. There was something about zucchini bread that there just wasn't. You got to understand, growing up, Nonna making the zucchini bread, it's good stuff. We can increase purple. The flat gem damage. So flat gem, so Bill's Mafia, basically, and this is for everybody, so lesson in boss battle. The 80 times or the 60 times or whatever that percentage is goes on top after all of your other buffs and other things go on. So if you are doing a flat gem on a green and then you have greens that break a whole bunch of, or turn a whole bunch of trap gems into green, then that would work on it, if that makes sense, because that 8,000% is on the trap gem itself, and if that gem is green and you've buffed out green, then that will work. Does that make sense? That's basically what's happening with all of that. So yes, this will be good. Trap gems, break a bunch of trap gems that are random. What I don't like about this is the fact that it's just random trap gems and not turning a whole bunch of them into a specific color. So that's my only issue there. But he does have a big health steal move as well too, I think. So that might be the way. He might go triple, or take this move out of here because we don't need extra purple gem damage. Make a whole bunch of these, destroy a whole bunch of them, and then steal a whole bunch of health. So you spat it out, Eagles. It burns. The goggles, they do nothing. That might be one of the funniest things from The Simpsons. This is real. This is real acid. So we need goggles on the set, and comes after Rainier Wolfcastle. The goggles, they do nothing. So that was one. Someone asked for Dirty Dom. He is down here, yes. He is down here. There we go. It didn't bother him. Damn youth. High percentage breaking on them all. Well, yeah, that's true. When you do break them, it does turn them into purple, those trap gems. That's right, for Kali. Yes, yes. If broken by you, returning the random into purple. Yes, you can actually buff the purple gems as well, too. I forgot about that was his thing. We are well past the witching hour. And my brain has stopped. But yeah, I guess you could increase the purple gem, buff the purple gems out, and then keep hitting it on here. Yeah, Kali's going to be deadly for this one as well, too. Gosh, Kali, is there a boss battle that you're not good at? When we get another female boss battle? What's it been? 3 boss battles since we've had a female? So it might be in a rotation of every 4. Maybe Tech, hopefully. That would be interesting if that was the case. What did we ask? We asked for a Dirty Dom. Dirty. The bleed's not necessarily going to help us, but we can make traps into purple, so we can buff up a whole bunch of purple gems. You wouldn't help us. Leech, you don't help us, you don't help us. Bonus for every trap. Well, hello. Well, Dirty Dom. Looks like you just made the list. That's going to be pretty snazzy. That's going to do some good damage for you. You'll be able to recycle that just straight purples all day long. I like that. I think that's a really good shout out for what he can do. Excellent. Excellent. Dominic Mysterio, you are on the list. Was there any other one? Loomis. Where is Loomis in all of this, Bill's Mafia? I feel like he's out here. I feel like he's in this nether regions. Ta-da. Or not. Where's Loomis? Credit card time, yeah. Exactly, Phenom. It's time for some credit card stuff. That I cannot confirm or deny, Tech. But, yeah. Loomis. Yeah, it's the damage per gem. That's really what you want to get, right? You want to get somebody who has a damage per gem move, and then can create a whole bunch of just a certain color at this point that will break a whole bunch of those trap gems. I think that's where A lot of this is going to be, that's all of our gems. Silence, silence, swap into black, random into black, bonus for every silence. So we're just looking at him in terms of making green gems. Is that our, into yellow? What are we looking for Loomis to do? Is it this one here? It's a suplex. Random gem into green gems. Okay, yeah. So Loomis, in terms of the shield break using the slingshot, I can see that being good for both the shield and doing a modest amount of damage. Not Ryback level of damage, of course. But yeah, in terms of green shields, yeah, I can see this being a good option as well too. So definitely a bargain bin contender is the Dexter, trying to help you create shield space. I can see that being a case. Yeah, you made the list. You're on the list, Loomis. We got you. I like it. Definitely like it. Any other shout outs before we call it a stream for the day? What are we thinking? Was it you or was it you? It wasn't you. It was definitely you. It was you. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then over here, who do we say was the best over here? We said you were the best over here. So what do you think? Is this my top 4? Should this be the top 4? What do you think for the boss? Or is there somebody that I'm missing out here? I usually do a top 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 video anyways. I do top 4 to 7. So these 4 in the top 4? Make 7 green gems. Yeah, I don't doubt that being good, Bills Mafia. I think that like the problem is not enough traps. He is going to make a lot of green gems, so I think he's going to be great for the bargain bin. But I don't think Loomis is going to be better than like a Kali. But for someone who doesn't have a Kali, I think that's a great second option. Yeah. So thanks, Phenom. Why not Memrock? That is a good question. I mean, Memrock could be part of that 5 or 6 or 7. So yeah, Zedom is going to be great for the shield. He's going to be great for the bargain bin edition for sure. That's where he's going to go for this. What do we say? Memrock's up here. Do we say Memrock was better? I'm losing steam. Banana Bread's calling my name. Did we say he was going to be the best? What do we say? Because he's got that steel health too. Okay. Swap into yellow. It's 1 turn. Yellow gems. And bonus for every trap gem. Yeah, so Memrock's going to be really good as well too for this. But I can't see it because I only have him there. How high does he get at 6-star? I guess how many of you all have him at 6-star where you're going to be using this move, the health steal? Yeah, so Memrock could be in that conversation as well too. Good night, Tech. Thanks so much. I think this is 16 traps. Yes, but when... Yeah, Bills Mafia. I totally agree that it's going to be good in terms of breaking the shield. I just don't think it's going to do as much damage as you want it to do. So I think that's what I mean. Like he's going to be good, like really good. He's going to be one of the ones in the bargain bin that's going to help you out for sure. But in terms of like whom amongst them is going to do the most damage, I think he's going to do more damage. So no worries, Tech. No worries. But I agree with you that he's going to be good, Bills Mafia. He's going to be good for, like, because if you don't have a Kali or if you don't have somebody that makes a ton of those gems, I think he's going to be good. Yeah, he's free to play, so that's another sort of good aspect to him. Like, again, Kali's kind of rare. Memrock is kind of rare, so if you don't have one of those guys, then yeah, absolutely. Having him in there As I said, in the bargain bin, my criteria usually for the bargain bin is someone who does somewhere in that 50 million to maybe 100 million per turn, and then bring something else to the table, whether that's breakers or breaking shield or something like that. That's usually how I determine whom is in the bargain bin, that you can be somewhat useful, but you're still being carried. But you're not carrying other people. Like, if you got one of these four guys here on the screen, like, you are going to be in position to carry others. Does that make sense? That's how I view it, at least. So, that's my criteria. Gotta have some criteria. Gotta have standards, at least. You'll get him in 10 years? Yeah, that guy. It's gonna take me forever. I did not go over Sami Zayn conspiracy theory. We can do that. Where's Sammy? Point me in his direction before I go searching all over the map for him. We'll see. That's probably easier just to go this way. We'll do it this way. We'll actually just go here. We'll go here, and we shall go Sammy. Boo-boo. I did not. So he's got leeches. That doesn't help us. Silence. Haha. And gain 3 MP. Yeah, it's a choose, and there's not a lot of trap gems within there. You're not really making a ton of green gems. If this is a silence gem one, then yeah, it would be decent. Yeah, I wouldn't bring him in here. He wouldn't make my bargain bin of people to use. I love the new search feature. I don't remember to use it all the time, but I'm trying to, like, train myself to actually click on it more. Yeah, it's botched. Not the silence gems this time around. No worries, Phenom. All right, y'all. We're gonna call this here. I'm gonna go sit down and try to make this video, but I fear that my wife is correct, and I'm just gonna go to bed and figure this out tomorrow, and make a video then, well, along with all the other videos that have to be done. Bianca 6-star silver is awesome, Jimmy. She's better with gear, and she's even better with 100% gem damage strap. So I don't have the gear, but I have the strap, and she smacks. She's awesome. Appreciate it, Phenom. You're very welcome.
You know what? You just made the list.
Made the list. Floral Map, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thanks, and go gobble gobble. I hope gobble gobble works out well for you this weekend as well, Twitch. Appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate for all of y'all that came in and got to hang out with me tonight, go over the boss battle, go over the new blog and the new changes. For all of my new followers on here, thank you so very much. And I will hope to see y'all again. Have a good night and good week. Do not forget, you just made the list, Mr. Guy Sirman. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. You pulled him last week. At 6-star silver, he's pretty awesome. I did a preview of him on the exam cram, and he smacks pretty well with some of the new plates. So like him a lot. He's very cool. Speaking of exam crams, y'all, if you don't know, I'm on the main channel every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is where you will find me. So today, if you went on the main channel, you saw Tomfoolery Tuesdays. That was Davey D's weekly show on the main channel or the official channel for the WWE Champions Game. I'm on there every Friday as an official content creator, so you can see me go do some gameplay, whatever it is. So this weekend we will do some more boss battle prep. We'll do tours. We'll probably play with a lot of these new character changes that are coming in game, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're there, usually on the weekend, I usually get 1 or 2 or 3 fun, shiny new toys from Scopely and Furpo. So this past weekend, I was given these 2 to play around with. And so they're going to be taken off of my account. They haven't been taken off yet because Scopely and Furpo have been so busy trying to get this new thing this new thing sent out there this week that he just hasn't had any time for basically anything in terms of trying to take these guys off of my account. So these aren't mine; they will be gone. But yeah, I usually get some shiny toys like this to play with. So we'll see what shiny toys I get on Friday for the main channel to show with all of you guys. Exam Cram is now sponsored by Banana Bread. Hold on a second. Okay, Eagles, like, I gotta go to bed, man. Put them in, crush them up and put them in my peanut butter? No, do not do that. I do not need to spend a day hating my life. That sounds awful. However, peanut butter to put on my banana bread once this is over is a 100% guarantee of things that are going to happen. So, all good stuff. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming on out. I'll see you either Friday on the main channel, or you can come back and hang out with me again. Sundays and Tuesdays, I'm here on my channel at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time zone. And have a good week. Hope you enjoy the new changes. I hope they pan out to the excitement that I already have. Looking forward for Big Papa Pump. Me too. We're going to do some of that gameplay on Friday for sure. All right, y'all. Be well. Talk soon. Brofessor out.